Towers runway 1634, Hotel 1, taxi way 4, stand 313 Lima, gravity 65 Lima.
Ryanair 4825, non-mile final 28 left.
Ryanair 4825, hello, runway 28 left, clear to land, surface wind 260 degrees, 13 knots.
Clear to land 28 left, Ryanair 4825.
Good afternoon, welcome, hope everyone is well and having a good weekend, which is soon to draw to a close. We're at Dublin and we're flying over to Hannover. We've downloaded some new scenery for Hannover, payware, so we're going to check that out. And we're flying Vatsim R2000 and we're in the A319 today. Weather is interesting enough coming out of Dublin, it's gusting up to 24-25 knots with a variable wind, so yeah, that should be interesting, but it'll give us a chance to do maybe a wee toga takeoff. We haven't got clearance or anything like that from ATC yet. We've got some of the stuff in the plane done, haven't got it all done, so we need to go over it all, which we will do. We're not going to, as normal, beat around the bus much. Yeah, we're literally going to go through it all, and then we'll go through a bit of a briefing and look at our departure, which we're kind of, well, sort of first to now, with Dublin being our main base that we normally go out of these days. So yeah, so the flight plan is in, so just check our data there, and it's within date. 2011 is the main one. We've got our init done. We haven't got the winds done, so we can do that now. So we'll just get some wind data in just for this coming across here. So we're taking 144 peeps over to Hannover today. So this is our climb wind, so we're climbing right up to 370, so flight level 100. Okay, so
Gravity 65 Lima, you can take, sorry, you see wishes down there, you can take any standard choice.
Say again, please. I have another airport labels, I think, so I can't find the gate.
Gravity 65 Lima, you can take a standard choice.
Stand of choice, thank you. Gravity 65 Lima.
Yeah.
Ryanair 4825, welcome to Dublin, vacate right when able, make a right steer.
Roger, right when able and on steer, Ryanair 4825.
Sorry, 292 at 037, so that's flight level 2310, and then we'll stick our final, 350. It's kind of the same, so I think I might just leave that at that. Cruise today
Ryanair 4825 taxi Sierra Whiskey 1 hold short 1634.
Yeah.
Sierra Whiskey 1 and hold short runway 3416 Ryanair 4825.
And we can do some descent winds then and get them over and done with. Aye. 22255. So we'll go to 200 because they're both the same for 310. So and it's the same for 150, so we'll go to flight level 100 then. Boom. So I think we can fuel up. So today we are taking 8 tons of fuel and 144 passengers, CL fuel rate of 57.2. So we just need a 57.2. So we're going to depart off 28 and it'll be, I don't know why that's coming up like that. I'm not sure. Let me see. Kind of done this on me and then so let me see. So I think there might be issues with, so if I go to 8 left, it's a bit strange now. We can still work with that ourselves.
Ryanair 4825, thank you. Taxi plus 1634, Hotel 1, link 4, sound 124, good afternoon.
Okay, so
Roger, Hotel link.
I'm going to go config 1.
And stand 124, Ryanair 4825.
Down. Stick that in there. We're going Toga and we are V speeds 138, 138, 141. Yeah, so what we'll do is we're going to stick the
Hello,
dub.
Ryanair 49 Kilo Fox 126, it's Juliet 984, request clearance to Liverpool.
Ryanair 49 Kilo Fox, hello again. Clear to Liverpool, Liffey 6 Alpha, departure 28 left, squawk 6667, and airborne frequency is approach on 121.1.
Thank you, clear Liffey 6 Alpha, 28 left, 6667, 111 for Ryanair 49 Kilo Fox.
Ryanair 49 Kilo Fox, correct.
There's a dub VOR, so we'll be fine. Tell you what we can do. We can go to Gannett. There's Gannett there, and we'll stick that in, and then we'll get rid of and then we'll go from Gannett to the dub VOR. And then we'll just get rid of the discount here. So perfect. So that's basically the SID. That is the SID. So I don't know whether this is a Tolsis issue or whether there's issues with because Dublin sort of changed it to 8 left. I don't know, because 28 left's not coming up in the although I'm not sure what's going on. But anyway, so we've done then we've done our secondary plan. Just have a look at that, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to go we're probably just going to go dub, and then what we'll do is we'll go from dub to and we'll leave it at that, and we'll have a wee look there. So we'll take off, we'll hold it dub, and then we'll come back for 28 left. So see the way it's coming in there now, so we'll just leave it at that. Splendid. Right, we'll get some clearance here just before we brief this. We've briefed Dublin loads of times. Okay. Let me see who's on here. So ATIS, we'll just check the ATIS again. See, so we've already talked about winds are 260 at 13, variable between 210 to 80, so that's changed, so that's now kilo, which is fine. So 260 at 13, and it's now variable 210 to 280, which was, it's always been that.
Dublin Tower,
9885.
272728, with you, approaching 28 left.
Transavia 3728, hello Dublin Tower, the service wind check to 60 degrees, 13 knots, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, Transavia 2728.
Dublin Tower, good evening, jet set 19er Julia Papa, we're now 319, stand 407 Charlie, information kilo FR Hannover please. Shouldn't be saying please over the radio, but there you go.
Jet set 19 Juliet Papa, hello. Clearance is to Hannover. It's Leafy 6 Alpha departure, runway 28 left. Squawk 66004, and airborne frequency is Dublin approach on 121.1.
Clear to Hanover, Liffey 6 Alpha, departure runway 28 left, departure frequency 121.1 and squawk 6604 for Jetset 19 Juliet Papa.
Jetset 19 Juliet Papa, correct.
Cool. Lovely. So, one two one decimal ones there. We'll start at APU, we'll get our seatbelt signs on, we'll get the fuel pumps on because we are refueled and we are green needles, and boom, and then we can start getting some stuff away here, and then we'll just brief this. So Shell is away. Okay, we have went through the flight plan. The flight plan's fine. The only issue that we have is the SID didn't program for us for some reason. The Liffey 6 Alpha. So we are going to fly. We have put in the Gannett waypoint and we have put in the Dub VOR. The Gannett waypoint's the missed approach. I mean, we have an altitude constraint from Oscar Echo, so we could probably put that in there. So, above 3,000. So here we are. So we want to be above 3,000 there. The altitude for this is initial climb to flight level 9 or 0. He hasn't given us an altitude, so we'll go by the SID really. Basically it's runway heading on a heading of 278 straight ahead, to the Dublin NDB above 3000. We're making a right turn to the Dub VOR, and then we're heading from the Dub VOR straight to Liffey. And that's basically it. MSA for the north of the field is 2400, which I believe, which is our engine out. And we'll hold there if there's any issues on departure, and we've that programmed to come back in. Transition altitude is 5000, and that's there as well, so that's grand. So there's no issues with that now at the moment.
3728, welcome to Dublin, vacate Sierra 5, right Sierra.
Okay.
Sierra 5 on Sierra, vacate Translator 378.
But anyway, we talked about it first, but we're parked round on 407 centre, so we'll push back onto Mike and we'll be taxiing to Bravo 1, Link 1, Echo 1, which is pretty easy for us to
yes,
do.
Whiskey 1, Translator 378.
Weather's a bit shitty. The gusts have calmed down a little bit, but the TAF has it to come back after a while, so we'll just keep an eye on that. We're information kilo now in that hotel. That's fine. The aircraft, we're heavy enough. 144 on. We have updated the aircraft. We crashed the other day when we were off stream trying to do a flight, so there was bugs and issues there. Hopefully I won't encounter that. I'm pretty familiar with the airport. I'm only flying by myself, so I don't have a pilot not flying or monitoring for us. So yeah, bear with us with that. Let's disconnect the ground power. And yeah, so I'm going to be flying and I'm going to be monitoring. I might miss some shout outs, hopefully not. So I'll be doing jobs of both. When we get as far as the runway, it's wet runway, so we're going to go for a toga takeoff. We'll probably keep the basically ignition start for the engine mode. I can't remember if failures turned on for the aircraft or not. I'm not sure. However, when we are taking off, 0 to 100 will stop for any noises at all. I'll be carrying it out and calling it, and I'll be descending the runway and stopping. If I can call my spoilers reverse decel green, I will. 100 to V1 will only stop for master warnings, which is the continuous chime. Plus block runway, wind shear head, crew at capacity or loss of directional control, which we hopefully won't. I'll be carrying it out and stopping on the one way again, and then I'll put the cabin crew on the stations.
7128, request gate 205.
And we're trying our decom actions. After V1 we're going straight up into the air.
Translator 3728, Roger 205, you can expect.
I'm going to head to Gannett. We'll pull the heading and we'll fly straight ahead until we've got the thrust reduction, engine out altitude, and then we'll level off when we're there, and then we'll see what's happening and sort it out from there.
Translator 3728.
No cam actions until above 400 throttles. I'll probably try and fly the plane until we're leveled up, and then I'll worry about them.
Runway 1634, sorry. Hotel 1, Foxtrot 3 and gate, Hotel 1 and gate 205. Translator 3728.
If there's no issues with directional control, we'll just fly the what I have programmed for the departure. And that's that. I think that's pretty much.
Right now 153, double tower, hello, runway 28 left, clear to land, the wind's 260 degrees at 13 knots.
I think that's pretty much sorted. Boom, we're all good to go there. Let me just go outside the plane and make sure everything's sorted. Right, and we'll get rid of all that now. And then I'll get a push and start, so control hide up. There we go, so that's fine. Dublin, Jetset 19er, Julie Papa, stand 407 Charlie, QNH says 9er85, request push and start.
Jetset 19er, Julie Papa, push and start approved, QNH 9er85.
Push and start approved on 9er85, Jetset 19er, Julie Papa. Lovely, so better push back. We will pre-plan the pushback, and yeah, that's fine. I will call you, and then we'll tick before start to the line, please. Okay, cockpit prep is complete. Gearbox and covers removed. Signs are on. Adheres are nav mode. Fuel quantity 8 tons. Takeoff data set. Bar ref set 3 times. To the line complete. Doors are closed. Good. Feet. Levers idle. Program brake set. Good. Tick below the line windows. Doors are closed. Beacon is on. Phone is on the table. Thrust levers are idle and parking brakes set before start. Below the line complete. Here it goes. Okay, there's the ignition valve opens. N2's rising. Maybe go into the back, will we? There shouldn't be any fires. Get some signs. Lovely. Number 1.
Rhino 153, welcome to Dublin. Taxi Sierra, Whiskey 1, hold short 1634.
Sierra, Whiskey 1, hold short 1634, Rhino 153. Transager 278, thank you for service, have a good day, bye bye.
Lovely.
Take care, bye bye.
Under 2 minutes, just about. There we go. We'll just get rid of this for now. Just waiting for ourselves to stop. Lovely. Davin, how's it going? You keeping alright? I'm not too bad. We'll get that in a wee sec.
Dublin, hello, go on F3, Golf Delta, full established Starless, 28 left.
Right now, Free Golf Delta, hello, Dublin Tower, Moose 8 left, clear to land, the wind 26 degrees, 12 knots.
Clear to land, 28 left.
He's lifting us up again, is he? Oh, I don't know what I've done there. Better push back. Stop, push back. Thank you. Don't know what happened. Hit the wrong button. We are going to go get the packs in a minute. Lovely. On the ice was going engine decom status was checked normal, pitch trim is 0.3 down, water trim is 0. We'll just get the cabin pinged here now. Thank you. Controls full forward, full left, neutral, full left, full right, neutral, full left, 4 spoilers, full right, 4 spoilers. I'll get a flight in before the Sunday dinner. Good man, Darren. Where are you going? I'm heading to Hannover here, so I've got some new scenery for Hannover, so we'll see what it's like. So yeah, we'll tick before take off to the line now. Flight controls will check, bar the brakes will check in a moment. Flight instruments are checked. Briefing is confirmed. Flap setting is config 1.
Runway 153 class 1634. Hotel 1 make 4 so 125.
FMM takeoff data will claim nav 9000 blue.
Takeoff that is that.
Transponder set to TA. Ecam memo is takeoff no blue to the line complete. Right, we'll get him to give us right. Dublin Tower jet set 19 Juliet Papa South April and on mic ready for taxi.
Jet set 19 Juliet Papa taxi Bravo 1 Echo 1 hold short to the left.
Taxi Bravo 1 Echo 1 hold short 28 left jet set 19 Juliet Papa. That's the brakes, so we know they're working. Do you know, I haven't flown over in the States in ages. I love flying down to San Diego. Absolutely.
Jet set 19 Juliet Papa, advise you when you're fully ready for departure.
We'll go for jet set 19 Juliet Papa. Do you know what? We could nearly. Hang on, we're too far away to maybe stick our strobes on.
Tower hello, runner 680
Oh, there's
Bravo,
runner, just land.
descending on glide slope, speed 180 knot.
Correction runner 680 runner hello. Continue approach to the left.
Continue approach to it left, runner 680 Bravo.
Okay, we'll take off below the line. Okay, cabin's ready, engine mode slack. We'll go to on TCAS's Tara, packs as off, below line complete. Jet set 19 Juliet Papa approaching Acro 1, fully ready for departure.
Jet set 1960 Juliet Papa, from way to it left, line up and wait, be ready for an immediate departure.
28 left, line up and wait, and we'll be ready. Jet set 19 Juliet Papa.
Runner 3 Golf Juliet, correction runner 3 Golf Delta, welcome to Dublin, make a right Sierra.
Right turn off Sierra 3 Golf Delta.
Jet set 19 Juliet Papa, runway 28 left, clear to take off, winds 260 degrees, 12 knots, bye bye.
Clear for takeoff, 28 left, jet set 19 Juliet Papa, thanks for your help, have a good one.
Runner 3 Golf Delta taxi Sierra Whiskey 1, hold short 1634.
That's correct. Can you just repeat the taxi instructions for Runway 3 Golf Delta?
Sierra Whiskey 1, hold short 1634.
On runway 2.
Sierra Whiskey 1, hold short 1634.
Okay, take off. Okay, we're Toga SRS runway and auto thrust. Nose is down. Okay, we'll start to slowly take it up a wee bit. 100 knots, we're off the nose.
Right, I want Delta Charlie, hello, continue approach 28 left, number 2.
Okay, there's V1, rotate. Okay, there's nav green, positive rate, gear up.
Right, 680 Bravo, runway 28 left, clear to land, the service winds 260 degrees, 12 knots.
Clear to land runway 2 left, Runway 680 Bravo.
We'll stick our autopilot 1 on there. There's lever climb, bring the nose down.
Traffic level off. Level off. Level off.
I don't know why I'm getting that TCAS there. Thrust climb, don't just wait. So, okay, we'll go flaps 0, config 0. Dublin approach. Good afternoon, Jetsat 19 Juliet Papa, Liffey 6 Alpha.
Jetsat 19 Juliet Papa, Dublin approach. Hello, climb now flight level 230, proceed direct route Ave.
Climb flight level 230, direct route Ave, Jetsat 19 Juliet Papa. Okay, so we're 230 and we're alt on 230 blue. I'm going to open it out, so we're open climb, alt 230 blue, and we're going direct roll Ave. Standard once, twice and 3 times. Oh yeah, right. Orbex is really good. See if you can get them when their sales is on, Davin. It's a lot, I mean, it's a lot more affordable. Okay, flight level 100, let's get cleaned up. We don't need them anymore. And we'll check on our cabin pressures on the up. And we will clean up things here. Boom, this. And let me see, secondary flight plan, we'll just copy that in again and just leave it at that. 4.5 tons we'll be landing with. Lovely. So this is the bit of weather that we're going to have to negotiate. Well, hopefully we'll go up over the top of it. There is embedded CBs, which was per the weather charts. Just, I think we'll just be to the south of them, if I'm being honest. But they're up to 220, so hopefully we can get ourselves up to above them. There's some moderate turbulence up to 200 and some icing as well up to 200, just to the east of England. So we'll keep an eye out for that. I think this is it here. So we don't start our descent until we get just to this side of these. So we might be alright. Yeah, Coronado's heavy on the. It's heavy on the system though. A lot of their stuff's heavy on the frames. I think I have a few other planes too. I mean, I love the. I have the Mitsubishi MU2 airplane. Try and fly it. It'll teach you some manners. It's really hard to slow that plane down. It's not a Coronado one though. It's who made it? Can't remember. Who made the car? Who made the MU2? It's the same guys that made the 733. Can't believe their name's completely gone from my head. I will tell you now because I have a load of their stuff. I think it's X Aviation, isn't it? Let me just check. Yes, it's X Aviation. That makes the MU2. You should check it out. I actually have a few. I have a few flights on my YouTube channel from it. I think, and I'm not joking you. It's really hard to fly. It's really hard to slow down. So if you don't slow down, literally, like within sort of good time, then yeah, it is the X Aviation one. If you don't slow down within good time, you'll never get slowed down coming down the LS. Like you be idle for ages, idle power for ages, and it's. Just try and zoom out on the map and see what it's like down around the Canaries, because I think there's like a storm down there, just to the north of it. Okay, maybe it's not. I thought there was. Maybe there's not. It's probably going to be a nighttime landing over here as well. Flight time is 1 hour and 30 minutes. And we're, what, 10 minutes in the air. Speed alt star. Are we still within Dublin? No, we're outside, so let's continue on ahead of. There's a mode change. We'll disregard the mode change and we'll do thrust climb climb. We'll do open climb, thrust climb, open climb. We're alt and 370 blue. The flight factor's got another update there. Yesterday or the day before. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's anything significant other than a few compatibility issues for other platforms, like not Windows, but like Apple and stuff. We'll probably just have to look at the arrival down to here pretty sharpish, because I don't think I flew into Hannover before. Yeah, I'm flying Vulcan myself at the minute. Just coming into north of Wales now. We're moving along there rightly, aren't we? Nearly 500 knots over the ground. Let me see. Yeah, so it's an interesting arrival. So what I'll do is we're climbing up to our TOC. Oh, what was that now? Alright, don't worry about that, it's just... Yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth it. I don't know what sort of frames I'm getting here. How long do we see? Oh shit! I thought it nearly crashed the sim there. So I'm getting about 80, 70 to 80, and my that's my settings there. So although the flight factor I believe is a wee bit heavier in the system than the Tolsis is. Tell you what I didn't do. I didn't put my plan into active sky. Yeah, so normally I just go through my approach stuff myself and then brief anything that's worth relevant briefing it, but I think what I'll do is I'll just talk about this now that we're kind of working our way up to I'd say we're still another 50 minutes of cruise once we get to the top. NIE 09, so 09 left. Okay, so 09 left. Is this runway here? So we're doing the Cal 09 left transition, runway 09 left. So below flight level 80 by the Nürnberg VOR, and then we're going to leave it and head down Delta Victor 400. This is 220 speed constraint there, and then we're heading down to Delta Victor 460, speed still the same, and then when we're making a right turn 270, head west, and then I'd imagine we're bringing ourselves round to come in. There's a few points here with above 3,000, so we need to make sure that we're no slower than 170 at Dessen for coming into 09 or left. MSA around here 280, so 2,800. We're not coming in from these, so we don't need to worry about that. So transition level set by ATC. We probably won't have ATC here. Maintain transition on track beyond the endpoint if no succeeding instruction vector is received. Below flight level 100, clearance to altitude, QNH above transition level may be issued. If cleared for the NL transition to final approach, expect instrument approach to runway 09 left. If cleared for R transition to final approach, expect instrument approach to runway 9 or right. You can see yourself this coming in here, and then it kind of just does to see these two different ones. So you can either veer over to the I would imagine the Dessen transition or the Pixel transition. Aye, well that's not too bad. You're using a 1060, Davin. Well, I had a 1060 before and now I have a 1070, so I just sold my 1060 on eBay and then put the money towards getting a 1070, and that's all I'm using at the minute, so I'm happy enough with that. Aye, so if you're coming into the west, like, it wants you to come in and then turn right to come down here, like. That's lost comms, like. So that's that. So we'll just talk about this as well. So our MSA is 2,800, so that's fine. So so you can kind of see you're coming in from the VOR here actually, and you're coming in on the left base to Dessen. So I'd argue we'll see what the approach is programmed. Transition will be 5,000 unless set by ATC, that's fine. So the start hour is going to be the VOR. 18.3090, altitude at 1460. Airport's 183. Decim. I'm kind of just verbally going over this myself. Fine, so okay, so yeah. Zero 9 left, plenty long. There's a stopway here. Okay, so the hotspots are to accommodate for this 09 center smaller runway. I would say when we're coming to land, we'll probably come off here at Lima, and just be mindful that we need to make sure we've got clearance to come across here. There's nothing untoward coming. It's good Cat 1 capability that we run with. So yeah, blast fences. And we'll just find a space somewhere around here, terminal building, so we'll see where we'll get into. Probably take one of these. So temporary gust of 25 down here. Yeah, it's a mod approach, isn't it? I'm gonna actually program it in here. Look at them colours. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna. Oh my goodness. Nice. We'll do a wee fuel check now in a minute, but so top of the sand, 326 mile away. So 09 left. I think it's us it there, isn't it? Let's see. November India Echo transition. I don't know what this is going to look like. Let's have a look and see. So yeah, that looks good. Let's see. Look at this. I have to keep an eye on that. That's why. So we'll go back in here, and so that'll be fine. It's only because I didn't take that out. Yeah, so that's fine. Below flight level 80. That's there. I reckon it's probably about 10 miles to here. So there's 10 miles, this is 20, so that's about 10 miles, yep, so fair enough. That's a wee gross air check there. Boom. Some nice pics. Yeah, I know. Weather has been absolutely awful this last while, and it's the next week's awful as well. So visibility down here is fine. It's just that there's a temporary sort of wind increase. Sorry about that. Right. We're actually yeah, we're busy. The hospitals are full capacity nearly, you see, so it's hard for us because we are playing catch up all the time with calls that come in, and because we're waiting at hospital for a long period of time, then calls wait because there's not enough vehicles to respond. So but at the minute I'm not operational at the minute. Well, I'm back on next Sunday for an overtime shift, but I do my paramedic science degree, so I'm kind of on Monday to Friday at the minute. Well, until Monday comes, and then I'm 8 weeks operational again, so we'll see. I think I'll go, visibility's good, so I mean we'll go for Cat1. No, it's mad. I do feel sorry for people that struggle with their mental health, because lockdown doesn't really help with their means of keeping themselves sane, you know, so I do feel bad for, but everybody, this affects everybody gets affected, because we're not used to being told to not do things that are classed as normal day-to-day activities. But our first wave we didn't really get a first wave. We got a bit of a first wave, but we done everything so well and so quick, and because we put a lockdown on and everybody abided, the vast majority of people abided by it, we done really, really well. But this is so much worse in terms of the strain it puts on the health service and other sort of services like cancer treatment and stuff. So I think we'll do fuel check here. So where are we? So drag to Dulles. So let's see if I can find Dulles. Okay, so Dulles. Dulles, we should have 5.3 tons of fuel. And we're only 36 miles from there, and I think we're a wee bit behind schedule. Time will tell. 2020 now will not be a year people want to remember, that's for sure. Yeah, it definitely has been a write-off of a year now, that's for sure. Good man, Davin, take it easy. Welcome, Mr. Savage. Hope you're well. Yeah, I had a look at this chart here, coming in. I don't think I've ever done a Hanover. Bought new scenery for it, like, but briefed it wrong. Briefed it wrong because initially thought we were leaving the VOR for Delta Victor 400 to Delta Victor 460 and then heading out again west. But I think that kind of applies. I thought we're going out to come round and then we would have took either or the Decim, but that's not how we have it in the F plan. So let me just show you. Oh, there's nice. No, there's a wee bit of weather out there. Boom. So there's November in the Echo VOR there, and it's just taking us around. Sort of on a left base, just above 3,000 to the final fix of Decim, 3,000. Straight in. So I think I have a feeling this is just approaches from the Selly. NDB from the east, and when you're arriving into this airfield to join the star, you need to head out this way and turn right to come back onto the although that's the radio out. If you see the radio out here, the comms, lost comms, you transition to here and then you turn right to bring yourself back to the Nuremberg, if that's how you pronounce it, VOR. So I'm not quite sure. It's a bit strange. Yeah. Well, it is like it. So you look at the a funny feeling that was just for lost comms. Yeah. So AFA's, as you say, initial approach fix here brings us down on the left base for Decim. Massive runway. So in terms of talking about the briefing, really, we have talked a wee bit about the weather. We're going to recheck the weather, but this is basically it at the moment. There's a TAF for gusts of 25, or temporary. It's not on the TAF, it's on the temporary meteor. of gusting up to 25 knots from 170, 15 gusting 25. Wind is calming a little bit. I feel that's the calm before the the storm. So yeah, it is no cloud. Well, visibility's okay. And QNH 1005. So in terms of you know, the weather's fine, the aircraft's fine. It's fine. Do we recall there? Issues? No issues. Arguably haven't really looked through the NOTAMs for coming in. We are flying on Vatsim, so there's no, I don't think there's any ATC on at the minute. So I mean, in terms of threats, I haven't done this approach before, so we are going to take it with a pinch of salt and see how it goes. We talked about the MSA already, 2800. From where we're going, the missed approaches were left hand back into that MSA, so that's fine. We're going to go auto brake low. It's a dry runway and it's massive. We talked about our taxi. We're going to just go and head down into the terminal and taxi just in the first apron. And as I say, we've done our FR, PP, FS, but we'll do it again. So it was all sequenced out. We had a look at it there. It's fine. We're having few bugs, I think, with the Tolsis. I've cleared these, but they haven't went to the next nearest one, so we'll see what happens. We'll take it from there, really. We have the perf in. The approach spheres. We are 214 out, so we could actually um, 211, 111. Fuel, we're going to land with just over 4 ton, 4.5 ton there. So that's fine. We're a wee bit behind schedule in terms of minutes. I think we're like 5 minutes behind. We'll recheck that again shortly. And the secondary flight plan, I mean, it's just there. We'll it was cleared, but as I say, it's just if I need to use it. So that's another, if you see, that's another, seems to be another bug, because I have copied the active a couple of times and it hasn't went, so that's really it. So that's our FPPRS, or whatever the acronym is, again. FRPPFS. So where are we? So that's Palm, is it? So Palm's 34, so Pampas. So we should have 4.5 tons at Pampas. No, we're only going to be a few minutes behind. So Pampas at 56 minutes. So but we're horsing along rightly here, like. Poor passengers will be annoyed that I've kept the seatbelt signs on for the whole flight. But it was bumpy. No, there's an airplane. Do 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 do.
reporting for arrival 18 center.
Okay, down we come, down we come. We'll see how things go. I can't, like, oh, I'll say no, thank God for that. Thrust idle. Yes, yes, yes. So it's going to be a dark approach, so we're not going to get seeing a big pile, but we'll see what the lights and stuff are like coming into Hannover. I don't know if there's any streaming issues or if there's any lagging. I think there might be a wee bit of lag going on here at the minute. Flight level 10130 alt blue. Hannover traffic, jet set 19er Juliet Papa, we're just 9 DME from Invis, inbound for the Nuremberg, transition for 09er left, Hannover. We'll go manage speed for now. Alt, flight level 80 blue. $6,000 blue. It's a great time to be called for the dinner, just when you're about to. No worries, Davin, no worries. We've just been called for a dinner there. It's just about to land, so I'm gonna try and expedite this as quick as I can. So I don't want any go-arounds. Dallas. On the approach. QNH is 1005. We're gonna have to slow down to 130 here. Speed, alt star. Alt. Okay, we'll go down to 210, so there's 210 there. We're 3000 blue. We're constraint of above 3000, and we'll go flaps 1 please. Okay, speed checks, flaps 1. Thrust idle descent 3000 blue. $180. Clear to look. 09 left, roger. Locks blue. Here's lock. Star approach, speed, GS star, lock star. Okay, flaps 2 please. Speed checks just within it. Flaps 2. GS is green, go around altitude set at 3000. So this is what I mean by sporty. Look at them winds, by la. Wow. That would need to come down in 1000 feet or so. So we're going to go to 160 to 40 ME. Adults live. Just checked. Gear down.
2000.
Flap 3 and ready. Hannover traffic, jet set 19er Juliet, Papa 5 mile final for 09er left, Hannover. Flaps 3, speed checks, flaps 3. Okay, we'll go managed. Cabin. And we'll go flap full, please. Speed checks, flap full. Wind has calmed rightly down, just below 2000. We will have a crosswind of about 10 knots. Well, not quite a cross, but okay, so we're going to fly this ourselves. Lovely. Okay. Rod alt is checked, and I am going to continue for now. Stable, fully configured. We'll take our landing checklist. Landing no clue, and auto thrust at speed.
Approaching 09.
Checked. A bit low. It's too white, too red again. Checked. Oh, it's so windy enough. Oh, there's land. Yes.
300. Two flight slow.
Yep. Sporty enough now in the dark.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. Drive.
Reversal spoilers, decel, lovely. I'm coming off at Lima. Oof. Okay, so we just need to be careful for this runway ahead. I'm just gonna continue on here.
Approaching 09 center.
Checked. Oh, Mr. Savage. See you on Wednesday. Thanks for popping in. So that's us cross that, so we can get rid of our strobes. So I think I kind of don't know where I'm gonna park, like, you know. We'll just keep going straight here and we'll go down to one of the terminals. So boom, 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 yeah, boom, boom, boom. So Lima. So I think we'll follow around here. And go into 2. The dinner's just sitting beside me here. It was brought up to me, but even so, so I need to just watch. I don't know if there's a. I think there is. Alright, actually, look, there's a little auto gate there. You see it? See it? There we go. Stop. Boom. Stop, stop, stop. Lovely. Oh, here the gate. Wonder will it stop, or will it go through my plane? Oh, it stopped. It's close enough. Happy days. Well, there we go, folks. We are landed at Hannover. Flight complete. It was difficult enough coming in there. I was working. Definitely wee variable wind there, just to make things more interesting. But what we'll do is we'll have a little look at a couple of the replays of the lanterns, and yeah, thanks for popping in. Davin, cheers for coming in. Paul, thank you, and anybody else that comes in once it goes up onto the tube. Good man, Paul. Take it easy, and anybody that wants to fly a real fixed base simulator of the A320, click on that link that I've put up a couple of times there and make it happen. You know you want to. Anyway, so yeah, we'll get a few replays up and we'll take it from there.